I volunteer with Central American Relief Effort. I have been volunteering with them for the past 9 years, and today I'm here with Steve Mentzer, who has been also volunteering with Central American Relief Efforts for the past 15 years. And Steve, I do have a few questions that I'd like to ask you.
Sure, I'd be happy to try to answer them for you, Carol.
Sure. Well, one of them is, I'm understanding that you have now started a food program with the children, with the schools in these most rural areas of Honduras. Can you explain a little bit that to me?
Love to. This area of Honduras is a very, very poor rural area of Honduras. Now don't forget, Honduras is one of the poorest countries of the Americas. And the areas that we work are in some of the poorest areas of Honduras, in an area about the size of Lancaster and Lebanon combined. And many of these school children do not have food during the rainy season. Their parents could be farmers or just working off the land, and in the dry season they don't produce a lot of food. Some of these children may only have one meal a day, and that is tortillas and salt. So what we've tried to do is provide one meal a day for these people, these kids that come to school. Carol, right now we are feeding 4,000 students a free lunch every day of the school year.
Wow.
Now that's every day of the school year. And we do that in cooperation with another nonprofit organization in the United States called Rise Against Hunger. They provide us with the food, and then we provide the logistics that get those foods to the school. It's one of our specialties at Central American Relief Effort, getting humanitarian aid into the country and distributed it in an orderly and accountable fashion. So I'd just like to tell you one story about this. It's a story that really is one of the main reasons I spend a lot of time trying to raise money for Central American Relief Effort for this food program.
Love to hear it.
4 years ago, I was in Honduras, and somebody took me to a town called La Laguna. I had never heard of La Laguna before, so we got in a pickup truck, four-wheel drive, and we drove for an hour and a half. We got to a town, which I thought was La Laguna, but nope, it wasn't. We got out of the truck and we had to walk straight up these mountains for about 20 minutes till we finally got to this rural community. They wanted to show me their school. So I went to visit their school, and the school was in a house. The house had no windows. The only light was between the roof and the ceiling. There was about a foot of light coming in. They had a dirt floor. And here were 15 kids sitting on a dirt floor in a darkly lit room trying to learn.
Wow.
Well, we decided that we could do better. So we came back to the United States and we raised money for a school. We only had to raise $10,000 because the community built the school. We supplied the materials, and then the local community, the mayors, drove the materials to this rural area so that they could build this school. After the school was built, they were a participant in this free lunch program. Now here's the thing. There are two kids that walk an hour and a half to 2 hours one way every day to school to get that free lunch.
My.
Before they had the free lunch program, these kids were not coming to school. So that's the kind of impact we have. A kid willing to walk an hour and a half to 2 hours to get that free lunch that we provide. So we are doing a great service to that area. Think about it. 4,000 students a free lunch every day of the school year.
And then, of course, with giving them a good, nutritious meal, that's also going to help them with their learning powers, their growth, and they're going to be more engaged in what they're doing.
Absolutely, Carol. These meals, while to us may not seem substantial, they're rice, soy, but they're vitamin fortified. So we've actually done follow-ups in these schools and talked to the teachers, and exactly what you're saying is happening. They're growing at a better rate, they're learning at a better rate, they're more alert, and certainly in the dry season it may be the only meal that they get every day.
Wow.
So it costs money for us to get these meals down there. And we can feed, like I said, one person a free lunch every day of the school year for $6. That's not $6 a day. That's $6 for a full school year. So if we have people out there that think this is a worthwhile donation and investment in the children of Honduras, we'd like you to consider making a donation. You can make that donation by going to our website. You can either Google Central American Relief Efforts, that should get you there, or you can go to www.carelief.org and you can help us by making a donation. So let's assume you wanted to take on the idea of feeding 10 children a free lunch every day of the school year. That would only cost you $65. You could feed 100 students a free lunch every day of the school year for $650. So please consider a donation. This is a very worthwhile project.